If I was to lose weight and get a lean and ripped physique, then this is the exact practice that I would follow. Let's go. So the first thing I would focus on is your diet and making sure you're getting enough protein within your meals. I would aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kg. So very simply put, if you weigh 75 kg, then you times your body weight by 1.8 for example, and that's a number of protein that you should be aiming for every single day. So you want high protein because it helps you stay full, helps you retain muscle mass, and is more thermic. And to practically implement this into your life, what I would do is first find out how many meals that you want to eat, maybe 1, 2, 3. Number 2, select what sauces you're going to have at that meal. So for example, meal 1, eggs, meal 2, chicken, meal 3, beef, and then step 3, calculate the grams that you want to distribute. So for example, if you need to eat 150 grams, then you can have 50, 50, 50, or you can chop it up however you want. But the main thing is that now you have some sort of system and process which you can make sure you get the protein in. And obviously you have to be in a caloric deficit, but I didn't want to dive in on that because you probably know that already. Number 2 is doing cheat meals correctly. Now I could easily tell every single one of my clients to have cheat meals on a regular basis as long as it fits their calories, which technically should work. If you want to lose weight, then you need to have a different relationship with food and exercise. If you're impulsively eating every single time, having cheat meals and greasy food, then your mind still hasn't been able to figure out that it does not need that thing to survive. So what I do with my clients is I schedule them or program them sometimes that they can have these meals, so they are doing it out of choice, out of volition, not out of impulse. Because if you don't know how to control what to eat, then no matter what happens, you will be a slave to your desires and feelings. So during the cutting phase and the weight loss phase, try to build that discipline. Fried food to more grilled food. Instead of chocolate bars, go to granola bars. Whatever it is, try to break that link between I feel like having junk food, I need to have junk food. Because let's be honest, the reason that you are overweight is because you had a bad relationship with food and you didn't exercise enough. That's a fact for most people. Number 5 is sleep and recovery, and this is one of the main things I dial down with my clients when we sign up. That is because sleep regulates very important hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which are basically your hunger hormones. If you're not sleeping properly, you're not sleeping enough, then these hormones will be in an imbalanced state, which makes you feel hungry. So imagine you're already in a caloric deficit because you want to lose that weight, and you're not sleeping properly, so your hormones are out whack. Then you are going to feel hungry all day. That's going to make your process way harder for no reason. And not only that, it is critical for energy levels, it's critical for mood and muscle building as well. So with sleep, you know the basics already. 7 to 9 hours every single night. Try to do that on the same days, even on the weekends as well. Another thing is to try and lower your body temperature by 1 to 2 degrees before you go to sleep. That helps you fall asleep faster basically. And don't go to bed with a lot of thoughts going in your mind. Read, journal, do something to get the thoughts out of your head onto paper. That way it can help you fall asleep faster. Number 6 is alcohol, and this is a bit of a killer really, because for a lot of people it can make all the hard work that they do pretty much useless. That's because when you drink alcohol, your body stops its fat burning process and it focuses on breaking down the alcohol instead. So all the hard work that you're doing pretty much goes to waste. Not only that, it encourages the chances of you eating food that you shouldn't eat. It disrupts your sleep and your mental energy for the next day as well. So something to really keep in mind. Try to keep a lid on it. The calories that you get from alcohol, it has no nutritional value, okay? The thing that you're taking in cannot really be used properly. For example, if you're having a banana, your body can take the sugars, use that glucose for energy, okay? But if you think about alcohol, there's not much that can be done with that. So there's not much nutritional value as well. So it's really only making your weight loss journey harder. The next is actually resistance training. So with my clients, the first thing that we focus on is really trying to get some sort of resistance in, whether it's at least 3 times a week, sometimes even 2. It's absolutely fine. What we try to do is focus on these compound exercises, the ones that utilize the most joints and most muscles, because they're going to be building muscle first of all, building strength and functionality, and not only that, you're going to be burning a lot of calories throughout the workout as well. So you're getting the effect of becoming in a caloric deficit, increasing functionality and increasing lean muscle mass. And the thing is, when you increase lean muscle mass, you're basically increasing your metabolism as well, which is going to make being in a caloric deficit much easier. Next is to focus on something called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that's basically the calories that we're burning when we're not directly related to exercise. This is something I slept on for a very long time, but a really simple way to maximize this protocol is for your rest days, so the days that you're not hitting the gym, implement some sort of active recovery day. So try to get between 5 and 10,000 steps, go to the sauna, play some sort of sports. That's not exactly neat, but you can still do that. Try to get active, try to walk a lot more. What I found with my clients is implementing just 5k steps a day on the rest days is helping weight slide right off, right? Because you're basically burning more calories without tiring out your central nervous system. Okay, if I ask you to do an extra workout or go for a run or a HIIT workout, then you're gonna get tired. There's gonna be some element of fatigue that kicks in. But if I ask you to go for a walk for 25 minutes, you will not feel tired. In fact, I argue that when you come back, you probably feel more refreshed and more energized. You're getting more vitamin D, you're getting the steps in, you're getting the blood flow going, and you're still helping recovery for the next gym session as well. It's something I honestly would recommend everyone start doing if you are serious about losing weight. Get your steps in. And of course, all of this doesn't really mean much if you are not consistent with it, but I promise you, if you do implement these exact things, weight loss should not be a problem for you.